Hello, dear friends. My name is Chirag Nanavati, and I'm a ICCRC member, regulated immigration consultant of Canadian Council. I have been working with immigration and overseas education sector since past about 18 years, and have supported more than 10,000 people in obtaining different types of visas and immigration. Having worked as a director of education with multiple colleges and universities in United States as well as in Canada, I have come across thousands of students who make different mistakes in applying and in choosing a course, and then they ruin their career. So, I have been offering services through my Ahmedabad-based office with the name of JEPSI Consultancy, and I have been meeting hundreds of students every month. Uh, so far, I have seen number of people from India who are coming, with refusals. Their visas are being refused due to different reasons. The reason and the purpose of this particular, um, you know, video today, my goal through this video is to educate you, so that you can understand the visa requirements properly and take appropriate decision, appropriate steps to ensure that you get your goals and you get your visas achieved. So friends, here are some important tips which you must understand. um, Number one, selection of your course, which is extremely important. Generally what students are doing is that they are selecting the wrong course. The courses are not generally connected to their background or their career. So the first important point here is that you select a course which is connected to your background and your career. You cannot change the career or start a whole new career. It is most unlikely that people will do this, that they will start their entire career once again, from ground zero. This will be a major mistake. It will be a risk of time, it will be a risk of money and resources involved. And hence, the visa officer will take this negatively unless you can justify your cause properly. So that's the first important point here, that select your course which is connected with your background and career. Second important point here, which you must understand, is that never select a course which shows no progression in your career. What I mean by this is that the courses are supposed to be of higher value, of higher level. You know, After completing your graduation, you cannot go into a diploma. After completing your master's, you cannot go into a diploma program. You have to select a program which specializes you in a particular area. So that's what is very, very important in this case. So never select a course which shows no progression. Third point, generally people do this, and that's where they get refused. Never lie in your visa application. Okay, there are many unauthorized agents, I know, right? There are many other unauthorized agents who will inspire students to create fake experience, fake educational documents. And I will sincerely warn you that never do that, because officers are going to sincerely assess your application and verify each and every document. Don't take this lightly, because if you are caught for this misrepresentation, you are done. You are banned for 2 to 5 years. You cannot apply for Canadian visa. So it is same thing is with the US. If you are caught lying, or if you're caught misrepresenting your case, you will never get a visa again. It's very unlikely that you will be getting a second chance. So never lie during your visa application. Okay. Fourth point is, select a quality college. Okay, quality of college is extremely important. This, there are many colleges. There are many colleges across US and Canada. There are many universities in US and Canada. Lots of them are private colleges. Lots of them are public colleges. You have to find out a right college or a university for your course. Selecting a poor quality of college means that you have not done proper research, and this can lead you to the rejections. Okay. Now, consider the college which works as an educational institute and not as a business. Most of the colleges are good, but there are colleges which are very aggressive. They, in order to market their products, in order to market their courses, they give out a lot of commissions. There are many colleges paying very high commissions to the agents, as far as they go up to up to 40% of your tuition fees. So you must make sure that your hard-earned money is not wasted by forwarding it as a commission. Okay, most likely such colleges cannot afford to hire good quality of instructors who are well experienced from the industry. Okay, most of your fees go into the pocket of your agent, so please be aware it's your hard-earned money. Okay, the visa officers know which college is good and which is not. Hence, by selecting a poor college, you may end up being refused because the officer will feel that you have not thoroughly researched about the program, about the college, about the course, which is again very, very important for you. And then the fifth and the most important point here is about your letter of intent, your statement of purpose, which plays a very, very important role in obtaining your visa. Okay, officer will study this letter very carefully and determine your case. So your letter of intent should be very clear. It should cover all the important points. Let's say, why do you want to study further? First point, right? Why do you want to study further? After completing whatever you've done in India or any other country, why do you want to go out and study further? Second point, why you have selected a particular course. If the same course is available in India and with low cost, then how will you justify paying such high fees and studying the same program in US or Canada? What are your future goals, your plans? Let's say after completing the graduation, what do you want to do? Are you planning to work, or you are planning to study further, or you want to come back, or you want to settle there? So your goals, your plans are also supposed to be covered in your statement of purpose. Canadian governments want students to return back to their home country unless they are qualified for immigration. Okay, so it is extremely important that in your statement of purpose you show that you're planning to develop your career in your home country after completing your course. Now, that doesn't mean that you cannot settle, you cannot stay in Canada. You can still but the only situation is that you have to be eligible for one of the immigration streams which are available through Canadian government, right? Then the point is, like, who is financing you, why the person is supporting you and sponsoring you, is the person having enough sufficient funds to sponsor you or not? So these are the points which are supposed to be covered in your SOP. There are many other points which are also supposed to be covered. Let's say if you have a gap, if you have failed, if you're not good in a particular subject, you have to mention about it. What about your career progression? What about your future goal? How the program is going to help you in designing your future? Everything is supposed to be included in your statement of purpose. Listen very carefully. Having an unprofessional or an incomplete or a misleading statement of purpose may result into negative impression in the eyes of the officer, and your visa can be rejected. So this is very important for you, my friends. And I have seen hundreds of rejections because of improper and indecent statement of purpose. So it's very important that your application is supported by a professional person. And the last point I would like to say is that you apply on time. All the documents are supposed to be included in your application. Your application cannot be incomplete. Pay the fees, purchasing the bonds, it's not enough. You need to also include the receipts of purchasing the bond and paying the fees. I came across few refusals from Ahmedabad city saying, and the refusal letter were saying that the the tuition fees were not included. So these things are also extremely important. You have to include all the documents, your educational documents. If you have experience, then your experience documents. Everything is supposed to be included in your application. If you do not include these documents, it will raise a query in the eyes of the officer, and that's what will be like a reason of refusal. So you need to make sure that you're not refused because of incomplete application. All right. Thus, my friends, let me tell you, there are visa application is something very sensitive. You cannot take a chance. You don't have a second chance. Once you're refused, it's very rare that you will get a second chance, because a visa officer takes your file very seriously. They assess your application very seriously, and once they have determined everything properly, it's very hard, and it is very unusual that they will change their mind on you unless you can prove it very strongly. um, we at Jepsi Consultancy have like years of experience and have handled more than 10,000 applications. I being an ICCRC member, I'm fully acquainted with all the laws and knowledge required to assist you and design your future. Being a director of education for multiple colleges and having trained thousands of students, I understand the value of education. I understand how the Canadian education system and American education system works. So, friends, let's be more serious. The world is full of competition and challenges. Okay, we do not have second time. We do not have we do not have time to waste. And we don't even have resources to waste. Like our money is very hard earned, and we don't want to waste our our funds by applying and wasting our time. So let's take a wise step. I have studied and worked in USA and I have and Canada, and I have lived in both the countries for over a decade. And I'm fully aware about the education system of North America, and I'm fully aware of the challenges you are going to face after getting into the country. Okay, so let me support you as your family, and let's work together sincerely on this particular project. It's a very sincere project. If you really need me, if you need my help, I'm always available at my office, which is located in Ahmedabad city. My website has all the addresses. We have got two offices. One is in Toronto, and another office is in India, Ahmedabad. Uh, you can visit my website at www.jepsi.com, and you can find more details about us. Our achievements are listed over there. I'm all time available. Please feel free to call me, and you can ask me any questions you have. People who already have visas and already who are in Canada, they can also take my assistance. They can call us, and then we can help them, planning their further goals. If they are looking for immigration, if they are looking for extensions, if they're looking for work permits, we assist in all different areas. So, be serious. Please don't waste your money. Please don't get your application into wrong hands. There are number of agents available in the world who are not regulated, who are not authorized, who are not educated enough, and they can jeopardize your future. It's not about that you can select a consultant because he's a friend of your family member. Okay, it's not about that. It's about education. It's about the experience of your educational consultant, of your visa consultant. Okay, Uh, if you need results, if you need success, go professional, think of professional. Okay, be professional and put up your file in the right way, and that's how you can achieve your success. You can achieve your dream goal. Okay, your goal is extremely important. Please be aware of it. Call me if you need me, or email me if you need me. I'm always there to support. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for listening to me. I hope this can help you a little bit. And if you need more help, I'm all time available. Thank you very much, my friends. Thanks a lot.